What's up, guys? What's up? Sorry I was late, but I was on another channel. Impromptu. Villas leading in City, yes. Matty Cash. I am aware. What's up, guys? Everything's happening, indeed. We're only waiting for Arsenal now to finally do it. Hello, hello. Glasgow lineups are also out. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. Give me a second. My god, it's boiling hot. Where's the match review? Consistently broken. Where's the video? So, Yugadi, I couldn't do it for two reasons. One is I was live straight after the United match on UFC, and then I was live on Lala stream, and then we were done like at 4 in the morning. Then when I woke up today, we had technical issues with the internet and stuff. So unfortunately, I couldn't do one. And where I live, the regular internet's not good enough to just upload even a short. So I couldn't. So, by the time everything happened, it was already 5 o'clock, which is kind of, pointless. So I thought I'd be on that stream which you saw me on, and I'd give my opinion there because I had no choice this week. But it's not that, dude. That's the reason. That's the reason, honestly. But of course, we will get back to it next week, dude. I am enjoying doing the reviews actually, so those aren't going anywhere. But I want, what I want to do. I want to try and get my thoughts, no, Yugadi, in 3 minutes. I'm trying to see if the shorts avenue is going to work for me, or maybe do short reactions to the other games I watch. I don't. I want to try something else to add more things to the stream. But let's see. Let's see. But yeah, that is why I couldn't do it today, unfortunately. How are you, Yugadi? Not seen you in a while. Dragunov versus Black match was very good. I'll watch it later, man. I didn't see SmackDown yet, but thank you. I'm very happy with Dragunov back in WWE. It's going to be fun. Ball to all justice for Woods. Hey Ram, sorry bhai for the internet. No, bro, you can't do anything about that, man. What can we do? I live in Goa, bro. The internet's not as good as it is in the cities. This is the payoff. If you want peace and paradise, you unfortunately don't get other things. So for me, it's okay. I knew I was going to do the Arsenal stream, so if people want to talk about it, we'll do it today. Now, if of course, if my net worked. So I was chill, but I was honestly trying to, I think next time, if I have technical issues, maybe I'll do a 3 minute short, see, because I don't have many shorts on the channel, so I'll try it out. Mohawk said try making, other forms of content and seeing which moves, because yesterday, my unfortunately, the watch along didn't pick up a lot. I didn't get a lot of views for the United watch along yesterday as well. um a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's the game. Some days your streams do really well, some days your streams don't do really well. You have to just keep a positive mindset and keep going. That's all you can do. Buendia is injured and replaced by Sancho Dino. Buendia anyway missed the penalty in the Europa League, no, against that Dutch team. Go ahead, Eagles. I think Sancho played okay in that game, actually. I think So let's see. And Sancho can't start in Aston Villa, bro. Like, I don't know why he didn't take the Chelsea move, bro. They were willing to pay him. Just take the pay cut and go, man. These people, they are too proud, man. They're too proud. These people, seriously. Imagine he could have been there instead of Garnacho. He would probably score more goals than Garnacho by now, because he was already gelling with the team. But he decided to go to Aston Villa, which is, bro, that's your life, man. Make all the foolish mistakes you want. It's really, it just shows, but where his head is there, honestly. Cosmic damage. Arsenal might win the league this year. They might win the league this year. Cosmic damage. I don't know how I feel about it personally, but I'm told I should be. It's better than City and Liverpool winning. Unfortunately, I grew up in an era where City was not really my concern. So when City win it, people go, "How can you let them win it? They are your City rivals. This, that, and other." I get it. I don't like it, but when I grew up, for me, Arsenal was the pain, dude. Arsenal was the real pain. I know people will sound like I'm trying to banter Liverpool, and I'm not. I'm telling you honestly. Liverpool and City were not a problem for us back in the game. Kamavinga is starting. That is interesting. Can you explain to me why it's interesting? Oh wait, hold on. Let me just see the lineups, na. Let me just see the lineups. So the scores elsewhere, Bournemouth has scored. Tavernier has scored. Who's given the assist? No assist given, unfortunately. Yeah, no assist given. Tavernier scored. Bournemouth are winning. I think they'll push up to second. I think this time. Aston Villa are winning. Matt Cash, 19 minutes. Burnley beating Wolves 2-0. As I told you guys, Burnley is going to beat Wolves. Wolves are going down very clearly this year. Quilanchi, I don't know how you say his name. Quilanchi Hartman with 2 assists. Zion Fleming with 2 goals. If you guys got Estev, you guys are going to get some clean sheet points possibly today. Because Wolves is absolutely terrible. Alright, where are we going now? Upcoming games, where it is Fiorentina, Bologna, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Alright, let's see the lineups. Arsenal trying to get through here. Crystal Palace hold off very well. Courtois, Fernandes, Carreras, Hoyson, Eder Militao. Oh, not Valverde, right back again. Oh God, help us, man. This thing's never going to end, is it? Vinicius, Kamavinga, Chouameni, Guler, Bellingham, Mbappe, Chesney, Kunde, Kubarsi, Garcia, Eric Garcia, Balde, Pedri, Fermin Lopez, Frankie De Jong, Yamin Lamal, Ferran Torres, Marcus Rashford. Okay, looks like a overall good team for both sides. You did a great review, by because other creators are not explaining tactical while this only I watch your video for better explanation. Thank you, Yogadi. Thank you very much. I listen, man. I'm trying. I enjoy conversing with people though. You know what my problem is. My problem is I enjoy conversing with people more. I get super excited when I have people on. I'm talking to you guys. I do not enjoy staring at the camera and talking to myself. I really don't. There's some kind of uncomfortability. And I was talking to the person who sometimes helps me with my thumbnails, and I ask them, man, I don't know how these people do it. Yeah, the faces to put on your thumbnails, or I'm like, I feel so weird. Maybe it's an age thing, maybe it's a generation thing. I don't know, but I'm like, I feel so weird making these faces and like sending you these photos. I don't know how these vloggers and Instagram people like do it, man, so naturally. And then they were telling me, listen, yeah, it looks weird, but people get used to it over time. It's something I don't know if I'll ever really get used to, making faces and like for thumbnails and stuff like that, but or talking to the camera. But in order to spread out the content, I'm going to have to learn. Simple as that. Unfortunately, Yugadi, I don't really have a choice if I want to continue. I expected Franco to start. Soon 3K, hopefully, God willing. Hey Suraj, where were you yesterday, buddy? What was the what? When did we played at 10 o'clock yesterday? Yeah. I think Crystal Palace will dent Arsenal so far. I mean, I think I predicted Arsenal to win, but I thought it was going to be a tough game. So yeah. Valverde is expected. Carval and Trent both missing for 4 to 5 matches with groin and hamstring both. I think on the bench. Only today they are back. Can't play them then, can you? What's my age? We'll never know, dude. We'll never know. Do you think Madrid will dominate the game? Not with that defense, dude. Although they have Eric Garcia, I don't really like him very much. So maybe Barcelona's defense we'll have to keep an eye on. Traveling boy yesterday watched the game on and off with network issues. That's a really annoying when you have to do that, isn't it? His Man City kit looks like shit. I'm actually not watching the City game. Which color is the kit? हाय कल लाइव सॉरी हल कल लिवरपूल हार गया सोच बोलो टॉप 4 होगा हमारा अप्रतिम where were you man I haven't seen some of you guys in forever are you all not getting do me a favor guys tell me honestly are you all not getting the notifications because I really humbly request you guys if you all aren't getting the notifications in the afternoon tomorrow the stream schedule will be put out do at least go to the community post because I, for whatever reason, it's not happening. So do me a favor and just check the community post so you know when we are live every week. Boring Nathan, El Clasico stream when? So Lavanya, I normally don't do it because of my guys. I'm very close with Football Unfiltered, and from then on, I really don't like doing it. But I do the European games. Last year I did do the El Clasico in the makeshift stadium in Barcelona. It was a crazy game. Was it last year or was it 2 years ago? I don't remember. I think what we'll do is we'll see this fixture and on the we'll do the reverse fixture. We'll see how the table is and we'll do the reverse fixture. But Barcelona games on in Europe definitely I'll do. We are doing Liverpool Madrid this week, so I'll definitely be there. We'll be there. Unfortunately, Thursday there is no good game, so I'm not going to waste anybody's time. Especially now that the clocks have moved forward and from 12:30 it's become 1:30 in India. Not simply going to waste people's time at that time in the night. So yeah, we will definitely do the Barcelona games, Real Madrid games in Europe, but La Liga I try to stay out of honestly. Check my previous comment about Amram. Sorry. Previous comment about Amram. I'm missing your rants, brother. You turned around the day you went Amram out. I know. See, this is the thing, Suraj. This is why I don't, this is kind of why I don't enjoy making those reviews as well. Because when you're fed up and then you say something, right? And then it doesn't age well, you look like a fool. But honestly, at the time, I didn't see us turning it around, dude. So I feel okay about it. But I also always said, Suraj, that if he finishes below half of the table, I will still be hammer him out. People were like, even if we win a goal, Arsenal scored a goal. Eberechi Eze. Oh, that's why he's not celebrating. Oh, wow, he did a little celebration. Never mind. Oh, okay, that's not really a celebration. That's his. He's thanking Jesus, which is fine. But Arsenal have scored. Not really a celebration. He actually didn't even. You know what? They're huddling around. They actually are huddling away from him. He's not celebrating at all. I like that. Respect with Eze. Ooh, offside? Oh no, not offside. That was another player, I think. So again, set piece FC, man. Bro, this is actually getting out of hand. How many set piece goals these guys score, dude? Honestly, but yeah, I mean, listen, yeah, my stance was still the same. I'm amber him out if he finishes bottom of the table. If he turns it around, fair play to him here. I can't do anything about it. सच बोलो टॉप 5 होगा हमारा अप्रतिम I think it's too early to be honest buddy but I'll tell you one thing I've changed a little bit my opinion I think finishing in European sports finishing in European spots I'm feeling more confident about though because he's changing the way we are playing. Some games we are going long ball, some games we are playing out of the back, some games we are playing through the middle, some games we are playing through the wing, and we are doing it. We are doing sometimes multiple approaches in the same game. So, if I'm being honest with you, and we are not doing that silly bounce pass thing they do with the center back all the time. So we are playing more direct, and we are getting results. Which is, this is not Amarim ball, Apratim. You have to understand one thing. No matter what people say, we are all very happy now, and we should be. We deserve this, but we are not playing Amarim system. We are playing his formation, but we are not playing the way he's designed his football team to play. So just know that we have succeeded because he has changed the way we are playing football at the moment. So I don't want to go as far as to say we'll finish top four, but definitely I think we are going to actually finish in European spots. That's what I will say. I hope so. That's why he's playing heavy midfield, and I do think we should, because for me the best player is Rafinha, who's missing. Fair enough. Oh, this is for. Do you think Madrid will dominate the game? Notification nahi mila. Apratim, I'm honestly telling you guys, tomorrow between 12 and 2 o'clock, check the stream schedule on the community post. Even if you don't get a notification, go on the channel. You'll know when we are live. Because I can't do anything about that, dude. Even if you'll put the bell on and you don't get the notification, I can't do anything about it. I enjoyed United Talks. You did good by my hot take with B. Kobe is not ready for double pivot. He needs to work hard. I read it, Yogadi, but it's not my channel, so I can't really, like interrupt and say it. And I think the stream went a bit long, and I think everyone else was also doing other streams. So, you had to kind of fit it in that, tight space, the conversation. These kind of things are more, specifically, open ended kind of live streams. But because today there's a big match, it became difficult for them to, manage everything. I don't think so, dude. He looked like he was struggling again. He played one game good and again he's struggling. I mean, he looked like he was moving in slow motion. Bro, this might be a hotter take than your hotter take, dude. I have a feeling Fernandez, who's 10 years older than him, can actually run faster than him. And that, no, that I think is a bigger hot take, dude. And the only reason I think it's a bigger hot take, no, is because I never ever thought I would say the sentences Bruno Fernandez is faster than you. And I honestly think Bruno Fernandez is faster than Kobe Menu. And that is a real problem. I'm telling you, the one takeaway I got, Yugadi, that is what I said on that channel 11. Now I understand why we picked the 11. Whatever the 11 is, whatever your thoughts are about the 11, I know why he picks that 11. I know. I know why he picks that 11, and I know why Mount and Maguire is first two subs. I honestly know it now. I will never critique that about him. Even if the strategy doesn't work, even if Bruno should not play in the position, it is frustrating. It should not be done, but 100%, 100%, I understand why he picks the starting 11. Bro, I hope Jimmy Garner comes back, dude. I hope Jimmy Garner comes back, bro. I'll be so excited. I was so excited the year we sold him. I was keeping track of all the Nottingham Forest games. He was scoring free kicks. He was giving assists. He was taking corners. That was when we were interested in taking Spence even, no? Because Spence was on loan from Middlesbrough to Nottingham Forest. And when we were linked with Spence even, I was keeping an eye on both of them, dude. I like doing that. I do that all the time. That's why even Aditya always asks me like what's happening around in the other leagues, because I always keep an eye on it. Unfortunately, Toby Collier last week got a assist and he's injured and he's not played the last two games. He's not played midweek and he's not played this weekend. Harry Amas is playing, but Sheffield Wednesday unfortunately lost again. I think Sheffield Wednesday is going to get relegated, unfortunately. Radic Vitek, I have not checked Radic Vitek. That is the one. I was still supposed to watch that McTominay goal. I saw the Diego Leon goal. It was fantastic, by the way. Fantastic piece of individual brilliance there by Diego Leon. Bristol City, I believe, are fourth, but I didn't see what the score is. I believe Bristol City won even. They're currently fourth in the league. Yes, they're fourth in the league. They're 6 points from top. Frank Lampard has won again 3-1. Top of the table, 28 points. 3 points clear of Middlesbrough now. Millwall, Bristol City. Bristol City's won. Bristol City won 1-0 yesterday. Did Vitek play? Let me just check. Another clean sheet for Vitek, man. We'll take it. Yes. Vitek did play, and there is a clean sheet. Wait, what is it? 2 minutes extra time now for Arsenal Crystal Palace. Just see the game off, boys. Don't do anything stupid now in the next 2 minutes. Keep it at 1-0. Sinclair Armstrong scored for Bristol City. That is good. I want to see the championship form. I want to see who's leading clean sheets right now. I know people don't care about these statistics, and normally even I don't care about it, but I want to have a look. Where is it? Clean sheets. We're going by clean sheets. Clean sheets. Vitek is third. Vitek is third with 5 clean sheets. 5 clean sheets in I don't know how many games they played. I'll have a look at that. 5 clean sheets. He's tied for second place with Victor Johansson from Stoke City. 5 clean sheets. And Carl Rushworth, the current league table toppers goalkeeper, is on 6 clean sheets. So technically, Vitek is kind of, let's just say third, just for argument's sake, third. He's also made 33 saves. He's made more saves than Carl Rushworth as well. He's made 24 saves from inside the box. Carl Rushworth has only made 16. So Vitek's having a great season basically, and Vitek's playing for Bristol City, not Coventry, which is a known Premier League team, especially in the past. What was I saying? So he has had 5 clean sheets in 12 matches. So Vitek is playing fantastically right now, and excited about that. I think he might come back and be a number 2 goalkeeper. But yes, because no point in asking him his age. Just know he was there before India independence. Bro, those sound like more fun times than it is now, dude. Bro, AFCON पे होगा हमारा. I think if Cameroon lose in November, they have qualifiers in November. If Cameroon lose in November, I don't think mbeumo will go. And if I'm going to be honest with you, we have not played most games without Mazraoui. So even if Mazraoui goes, it won't really affect us. In the sense of, because we have already not played with him. But the real problem will be Ahmad, because then we are going to have to play Dogu, and then I don't know, man. That's going to be tough. I'm sorry to say, Dogu has just not worked out. No matter what people will tell you, they'll say he's young, they'll say whatever they want to say. It's unfortunately not worked out, and you have to just come to terms with it. We cannot complain, we cannot cry about it. It's not working out right now. Simple as that. Yes, goal. Hello, Rando. Opinion on set pieces: good, bad, killing footy. I think it's useful. I think it's useful if you have the ability to take advantage of it, like we saw yesterday with Brentford. I think I think if you only win games by set piece goals, it will become a liability for you eventually, for sure. So if today Arsenal win this 1-0, people will say set pieces are part of the game. They won fair and square. They won fair and square. It is part of the game. That is true. But when the set pieces don't shine for you, and you can't score goals in open play, that can be a real problem. Arsenal defense is impeccable. I'm still a bit skeptical. Do you feel it can be a fluke? I don't think it can be a fluke, dude, because honestly, Arsenal's defense, I think 2 years ago, was also better. I think Arsenal's had overall the best defense in the last 2 seasons. This whole they are on for the Chelsea record. That's not going to happen. I can tell you that right now. That's not going to happen. But apart from that, I think their defense has been good for sure. Since the beginning of the season, my thing is to get top 6, and anything above that is bonus. I'm still not changing my opinion because I'm still skeptical about the team. I think that is quite fair, Rhythm. I think a lot of people will feel that way. Exen is saying, bro, we'll genuinely need wingbacks next summer. We should go for Grimaldo or Munoz. I would take Munoz in a heartbeat. He's not young, but I take Daniel Munoz for sure. I think Crystal Palace, unfortunately, it's going to happen like what happened with Bournemouth. I think they're going to lose a bunch of their players next season, and I think their coach also might go. So it'll be like a Brentford situation. And can Crystal Palace bounce back from that? We'll see. Come on, Unai Emery supremacy. Yellow for Savinho. Also, he was all right, man. People were like, he was balling in Girona, balling in I'm like, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. It doesn't work like that. What happened to Dogu? He started well, now looks like dog shit. I don't know, man. But, Yugadi is the best example because on Mohawk Bai's channel, I was very, very skeptical of him. He played fantastically well in the Europa League final. I will always say that. And I was very nervous about him going into the final. He really, really played well. All things considered, he played really well in the Europa League final. I would even argue he was one of our better players in preseason. There is a little bit of a myth. A lot of people, because I've had them on the channel, a lot of people think we had a good preseason, and then when I tell them our actual record, it doesn't look so good. We didn't have a good preseason. We had an okay preseason, but there were some players in preseason that were really good, like Cunha, like Dogo, players like that. Uh, Tom Heaton, if you know, you know. But I don't think we had a good preseason. So Dogu's form is very shocking, unfortunately. Yes, agreed. I see more passion in Bruno. I think I honestly, one thing I also have to say here, I honestly believe that the environment is a lot better because even people that normally don't talk directly about the club had something to say, and this season, and I found that very interesting. Mbeumo, if you go back like to his Brentford days, you don't really hear him talk about things like this. Of course, Brentford is different from United, so obviously the approach will be different, but still, then, when Luke Shaw was talking about the environment and Casemiro was talking about the environment and Bruno and Dallo are talking about the environment and Delict's talking about the environment. And that I'm sure some of you guys would have watched it, but pre-season, I think when they were in America and they were teaching Diego Leon how to eat with chopsticks, and when he did it, everyone was like, yay, and everyone was like clapping and all. I'm like, it really, really showed something different this time. Now, of course, at the beginning of the season, we really struggled. Let's be honest. About 3 games ago, we were all very, very angry. Let's not forget that because that is true. It was like a standing bicycle kick by like a scissor kick by Reze. That was it just goes over Mateta's head, even unlucky, really unlucky. Um, so the environment has definitely changed. Now it's a matter of doing it on the pitch, for sure. That is the main thing now. Amarim needs to press hard. He wants mad running players in sporting days. We have got mbeumo, cunha, sesko, bruno. We have to if we want the Ruben way. Yeah, that is also there, man. I was so angry at Xerxes yesterday. Dude. Xerxes seems like a really nice kid, but him trying to do vibes and nutmegs when we are under the pump, that was frustrating to watch. Yes, that was very frustrating. And Kobe Mano looking like he's moving in slow motion. That was really tough to watch. You should try sign 25, 26 PL proven players from year on. We have to have the money to do that, Suraj. That's the only problem. Bro, Gabriel Biancheri is he good? Do you think he will get breakthrough? Who will get the breakthrough in the academy? So at the beginning of the season, there were 3 names that were mentioned. Now I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're fit or not fit, but there was Shea Lacey. There was and please tell me if I'm forgetting anyone. But there was Shea Lacey. There was Jim Thwaites, and the third one was who? There was another player. Sekou Kone also might get an opportunity. But yeah, let's see this Matty Cash goal again. Oh, Donnarumma didn't even move. Donnarumma didn't even move there. Yeah, so I know I'm missing somebody, but I can't figure out who though. But for sure, Jim Thwaites and Shea Lacey's name were leaked. So I don't know if they'll be a breakthrough, buddy, but I think those are the people. Those are the people. Oh, Bournemouth scored a second goal. Okay. Oh my God. Tavernier scored an Olympico goal. Oh my. What's happening, dude, in football? I swear Tavernier scored an Olympico goal. Oh, I hate the fact that players in 2025 are trying that nonsense, bro. I hate it. He actually scored a proper Olympico goal. Oh, what was that? What was that shot? Krupi Jr. scored again. My god, Suraj is in a corner somewhere dancing. Damn, 3 goals in 2 matches for Krupi Jr. Yeah. What's happening here? 2-0 for Bournemouth. I believe it is at least 2-0 for Burnley when we last saw. 2-2! What? 2-2. When did they pull 2 goals back? Zion Fleming with a flex celebration. Let's have a look quickly before I take the chats again, guys. Don't mind me, I'm just seeing all the goals. Cross comes in again from Hartman. 2 assists for Hartman, 2 goals for Fleming. And here we see Wolves' chances now. Cut back. Oh, a penalty first goal. This is the worst, man. When you're 2-0 up, no, and you give a penalty, that's the worst thing that can happen. Yeah, that was definitely a foul. No doubt about it. Strand Larson with a penalty. Obviously scores, I think. Oh, that was a great finish there by Strand Larson as well. Great finish. Fake shot, cross in from outside the box. Oh, wow. Oh my god, I told someone yesterday on Ash's channel, on KV's channel, to not have Akbar do, and he just scored a goal. Fair play. Fair play. Fair play. Anyway, we'll go back. Is this Arsenal's? Yeah, I believe so, yes. When Man City are losing, sorry. Read my chats. I did read it. Hate watch? Not at all, dude. This is Sarangi by. This is planned in advance. My streams are all planned in advance. I had no idea everyone was going to lose today. None of that. I put out a post on Monday every day, every week that I'm going to do, what lives we are doing, because notifications aren't going through, unfortunately. So I like to do that now in advance. So no, not really. We're just watching, just passing time watching. Verdict about Bayern Munich Arsenal. I'm asking you as a Bayern fan. I think Bayern Munich is going to find it tough to break Arsenal, dude. I think every team's going to find it tough to break Arsenal. To be honest, it's going to be very tough. Are you doing a hate wash? Not at all, issue. Not at all. Just watching. Like I said, welcome to the channel if you're new, issue. I do a community post every Monday. Like I'll be doing one tomorrow about what we are doing this week. That's it. So it's planned in advance. No idea who was going to win, who was going to lose. No clue. This was always the plan. Madrid will win 4-2. Just take the win, Roshan. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. As long as you get the 3 points, most times it shouldn't matter. It should especially not matter, no, when you're playing your rivals. Thoughts on the first half of Arsenal? I missed a lot of with Altamash because I was on a live, but I think Arsenal have been good there. I think Arsenal have been good. Crystal Palace have been resolute. I expected it to be a tight match anyway, Altamash. To be honest, I expected nothing less, and I had a feeling the set pieces would be a differential. I think I had Arsenal winning 2-1. I was almost certain one goal would have been a set piece. So if it ends like this, it'll be interesting because I don't think this approach is sustainable for any team, even Arsenal. You missed 2 chats about Amrim. Okay, I'll go up there and see it. I'll go up and check. Hey, Jugal. Do you think we can get 5 wins in a row, Suraj? I think considering the tougher games or what we consider tougher is over, I think we have a good chance. I do think we have a good chance. I just saw Deitch get scored on with an Olympico goal by Bournemouth. Um I don't know. I think the damage is done, man. I think the confidence of Forest players have been shot after they sacked Nuno. Imagine picking Edu over Nuno after Nuno does all the work, dude. Like I said, Marinakis is going to be crying in a souvlaki, dude. It's not started out great for Forest. Forest, I believe they won the European match against Porto, actually, 2-0. The Premier League is different there. We have more players like that with IQ, not just runners like Dogu. Amram needs to press hard. We need players to press hard. We need more. We need more players to press hard. I agree. We need more high IQ players, not runners, not just runners like Doggo. I agree. Your thoughts on Wolves, bro? The experiment is over. When they came up to the Premier League, the Portuguese owners basically bought Portuguese players and Portuguese coaches, and it was working great. It was working great for a certain point of time, but clearly it's not sustainable. They keep losing their good players, and now they can't make up for it. They have been they're easily the worst team in the league this year. It is 2-2. They were 2-0 down, to be fair to them, and both goals were scored were very good. But I don't think they're going to survive this year, sadly. Because Wolves, we have been used to Wolves. We were getting used to Wolves being, a team that is not great, but is consistent in the Premier League. I have a feeling that's going to be Sunderland's place now moving forward. We need to beat Spurs, man. They need some humbling. Sign PL proven players. 25. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. 25, 26 year olds, you man. Yes, yes. Yeah, that would be nice. Premier League proven, even if it's 29, 30, just to steady the ship, just to have some experience of players and experienced players in the league. Even that would be okay. We can't, like I told everybody on the live we did earlier. We cannot just get superstars every time. We cannot. We just cannot. It's not realistic. Gabriel is telling everyone to come out. What's happening? Everyone was standing in the dugout for some reason. Yeah, Gabriel pulled everyone out, which is interesting. Convincing victories for you all. It's a good stepping stone to build what Amram wants in the long term. Narratives changed. I don't. Narratives can't change in 3 games, dude. Narratives can't change in 3 games. It's impossible. It will be very naive. It'll be very naive. I don't think the narratives have changed. I think we're just enjoying them. I think most of us are just enjoying the moment. I can't really speak for everybody else. I know I'm enjoying the moment. I'm not concerned about anything else. As I told you already, Yuri, I expect seventh. Anything below seventh, then I think he should go. So actually, I said anything below 10th, I expect he should go, and we'll finish seventh. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens here. It's only 9 games. Second half has started, by the way. Saliba been substituted for Mosquera. Oh wow, has Saliba picked up an injury now? Top four, man. This is really good extrinsic motivator. Get your heads together. No, too soon. Too soon. It doesn't. All that's great and all, but it's only 9 games. It's a good start. Let's put it that way. Proven players are very expensive. We need to be clever while signing, like Arsenal signed Zubimendi and Mosquero, and they were cheap. Yeah, I mean, here and there you could get a good deal, yeah, from overseas. But I feel like the Prem, I suppose Prabhat has a great point. I think the problem with the thing is, Suraj, is if we want to get Premier League proven players of the age profile you said, we could maybe get 3, 4. But if we get like for example like a Mosquera in various positions, we may able to get 5, 6, because the overall spending is the same, or maybe even cheaper. So we have to find like a balance. We have to find what we need, what is really important, where we need proper anchors in the team, where we have to spend our money as a priority. And then maybe we can go for someone like how we got a Aiden Heaven, or something like that. If we are lucky, obviously. Players also have to be available. Ooh, clearance scuffed. Ooh, no, what's happening here? Richards is good composure. We should buy some players from our B team. Brentford, Yarmoleuk looks interesting. Yarmoleuk does look interesting. I wonder if Brentford will want to do more business with us, though, to be fair. You know, sometimes depending on your approach, you can frustrate a team and then they don't want to be part of the business with you. You have to take that also into account. Should I give you good news? Yeah, of course. We'll take some good news. Why not? We'll take some more good news, I should say. Everything will be over if we lose today. No, man, come on. Everything won't be over if we lose today. No chance. We need players in different positions. We can do smart buys in the English market. Yeah, we could do something like that even. It's very possible. With seventh and Europa, I will keep him if we play good football like yesterday. Oh yeah, no. Keeping Amarim, if we finish seventh, I'm in. If we finish in the second half of the table, I'm out, dude. Someone asked me if you finish 10th and win an FA Cup. I'm like, no, we can't. We can't do it, dude. We can't do it. Because people said, because then you will finish in Europe, no, because you won FA Cup. I'm like, it doesn't it doesn't work like that. There. We cannot allow this for two seasons in a row. We can't allow it. It doesn't matter. Handball by Munoz. Yeah. So many clubs in other leagues are on the verge of bankruptcy in other leagues, so we can exploit that. We could exploit that. Good news, we play Wolves two times in December. Does sound like good news, actually. I can't lie. I think we lost every big game since last year. If we can't beat this shit Barcelona, we ain't winning nothing. It's do or die. They are playing Garcia, dude. Don't really like him, to be honest. I never ever understood why Pep Guardiola was begging him to stay, honestly. Begging him to stay. Elliot Anderson will be costly. We can do smart buy like Yarmoleuk. We could do it, dude, but like I said again, no. Oh my god, it hit the post. Bro, are they only going to score from set pieces? Seriously? Bro, it rattled the post from distance. Oh, if Saka scored that would have been crazy, dude. Oh, if Saka scored that would have been crazy. Really crazy. Cross by Declan Rice. Wonderful cross, by the way. Think Mosquera hit the post? Is Timber the best fullback in the league? The guy is so good, almost plays like a winger. He just might be. Just don't link us with the fraud, that fraud Demarco. I think that's too late, dude. I think we've already been linked to Demarco. Without Mbeumo, Ahmad, and Maz. This way, they will not win anything out of England. Without Ahmad, Mbeumo, and Maz. I have a different take on that a little bit, Prabhat, Jugal, because right now we are currently not playing with Mazraoui. Right now we are currently not really playing with Mazraoui, so he's not going to be that much of a miss. Mbeumo, we do have a lot of number 10s, so we can at least make up for it, temporarily. Mount and Cunha, I assume, would be the change. The problem will be Ahmad, and the reason the problem will be Ahmad is because we will be forced to play Dogu, and that's going to be a problem that's going to be a real problem for us. Ben White is in Saudi or China? No, he's currently for the Arsenal team, I believe. He's just not playing because Timber's doing too good. Nathan, why has WWE become so boring suddenly? Apart from Punk, no one actually worth watching. Seth's injured. Politician Cody is boring. Randy is not being Brock and Roman never appears. Jey Uso shit. No, that's not the problem, Suraj. That is not the problem. The problem is that is what we're going to do. The problem is we'll be playing Dogu, and I don't think anyone wants to watch Dogu play anymore, sadly. It's unfortunate. He's a kid, but I think everyone's already been fed up of Dogu. Um, so that is the problem. The problem is not wing back. The problem is left wing back. When Ahmad goes, we'll be playing Dogu every week. That could be a problem for us. Can Licha be good at left wing? I mean, we could play Shaw there. We could play Martinez at left center back. We could try that. I'll tell you this right now, man. If Dogu can't play when our players go to Afcon, I think Dogu's next to be sold, dude. Honestly, if Dogu can't get game time after Ahmad goes, that means it's very clear we are not going to be keeping Dogu any longer. We don't have left-footed 10 other than Mbeumo to replace him. We don't, but we at least have a 10. Na? We don't have wing backs at all. It'll be temporary. You'll have to make do with it, but at least we have them. Why is Saka hyped so much? I've never watched him having some extraordinary performance, and most of his assist stats are mostly from corner deliveries. I think it's the consistency in his quality is why he's hyped, Prabhat. I think he's very consistent performer. In fact, I think a lot of times if you keep Saka quiet, you have a great advantage playing Arsenal. Especially when they're at times when their defense wasn't this good. When their defense wasn't this good, it was more the case. Hey Nirvan, Xerxes slow with the ball. Have you seen how fast the ball moves in this Ambram front? That's why I'm saying no, it'll be Mountain Cunha. I don't think Xerxes is going to play. Who scored? I have Rice in my FPL. Who scored was Eze scored. Eze scored. It was like an awkward bounce in the box from a set piece, and he just scissor kicked it into the goal. Just went over Mateta's head. Unlucky. It would have been a block. If you have any Crystal Palace players. Don't worry, Onana will do us a favor. He will help Cameroon to get knocked out early so that Mbeumo will come back early. That's another thing, Jugal. If Cameroon don't make it past the November qualifiers, Cameroon will be out, which means we'll still have Mbeumo. So technically, we'll still only miss Ahmad unless we play Mbeumo there till Ahmad comes back. So in many ways, it might be okay. In many ways, it still might be okay. You have Gay. So do I. We're going to suffer a little today, unfortunately. Do you think we sell Xerxes in winter and play OB this season, sign someone in summer? I allegedly Ruben Amorim likes Xerxes, but Xerxes wants to play in the World Cup. So I don't know. Maybe Xerxes on loan. I don't think we're playing any other striker, dude. I think we're playing Cunha and Sesko as strikers this season. I don't think we're going to play Xerxes as striker at all. Actually, can we sign Gay for free? I think he might have a handshake deal with Liverpool already. Suraj. In fact, I'm very sure he has a handshake deal, but people are not saying anything about it. Evil Saka clears real Saka. Tyreek George. I'm so dumb. I put Mbeumo vice captain, Haaland captain, now Villa up. I think a lot of us have put Haaland as captain, dude. I don't think you're dumb. I think a lot of us have done that, unfortunately. Still 2-0 at Bournemouth, still 2-2 at Wolves, still 1-0 at Villa. No goals since the second half has started. Number 9 jersey is for? I don't know, dude. Maybe we'll sign someone new. Maybe. Gyökeres is a fraud. We dodged a bullet. He got lucky goals against Atletico. He's not even reaching 20 goals tally. Have you seen a 6-man shortlist for CM? No. What is it? Anderson, Baliba, Wharton, Jimmy Garner. Who are the other two? I think Garner's also linked to us, right? His contract's ending at the end of the season. What a ball! What a ball to Trossard. But Trossard, unfortunately, the angle was not there. Wow. The centre back was just keeping him on side the whole time. A free striker like Lever? Possibly. Maybe a free striker, maybe a striker who wants to leave Saudi like Tony. Last week I had mbeumo captain, he earned me that money 2 minute ago. Stiller won't come in January, dude. I've already explained this. So Stiller will not come simply for two reasons. One is Stuttgart is currently third place, they're 1 point behind second. Apparently, we will only be paying 34 million pounds for Stiller. So if we are going to only pay 34 million pounds for Stiller, why will Stuttgart give up their Champions League hope for 34 million? If they qualify for Champions League, they'll get around 100 million. So they are what they're going to do is they're going to keep their players to finish in Europe and then obviously get more money to replace Angelo Stiller. It just makes sense. Eddie and Ketia is coming on. Leva's finished now. Vaibhav is saying, who do you think United should go for the midfield window? Jimmy Garner, dude. For me, I would bring back James Garner. He's got 6 months left. Jeremy coming off for Eddie Nketiah, who's the former Arsenal player, so he's getting a bit of an applause from the Arsenal fans. Vamos Real Madrid. I assume they scored. That's the record transfer tab is 34 million. Yeah, but that's the record transfer window. Rando is correct, but they are going to get 100 million just by having UEFA rights. That's kind of what I mean. Why would they give up that? If that makes sense, because they're currently just 1 point behind second. They will get automatic 4 spots. If they sell one of their important players, they'll get nothing. They'll only get 34 million, which doesn't really make sense. They could still do it, but it won't make sense if you get what I'm saying. Ah, yes, Real Madrid, Barcelona have kicked off. Bring back Welbeck. I don't know when does his contract end. It's an interesting observation. I think Danny Welbeck's almost 36 now, isn't he? Danny Welbeck's contract's also ending this year. I mean, it's possible as a second striker. It's possible. I don't think so, though, to be honest. Madrid will poach both Gueye and Konate for free. Possibly. Very possible. Aside from Voltemada, of course. You need that Cavani kind of guy to be fair. Yeah, we do. We need someone older to, just make sure everything is in order. But the thing is, Danny Welbeck's playing so well, dude. I don't understand why he'd want to be a sub. He's that many years old. He's playing. He's probably been in better form now than was 10 years ago. Why would he do it? He's 34. He's going to be 35 in on 26th November. He's going to be 35 this year. You could argue he's better now than he's been for the last 10 years. The last 3 years has probably been some of his best football. He's been very troubled with injury as well. I'd like to have Gallagher in January, yeah, but Gallagher has like 3.5 years on his contract, Abhendra. So the best we can do is we can loan Gallagher because we aren't going to pay whatever they're asking for because Atletico Madrid will ask for a lot of money. 3 years on the contract, they'll definitely ask for a lot of money. Whereas Jimmy Garner has 6 months. So, especially for a winter transfer. Penalty already? Are you serious? Penalty Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. draws a foul in the penalty area. Penalty conceded by Lamine Yamal. This is why you shouldn't talk before a game, guys. This is why you don't talk before a game happens. Remember this as a life lesson for you young people. Do not talk shit before the game is over. Not a pen, genuinely. Fair enough. Who's better in your opinion, Garner or Gallagher in terms of quality? In terms of quality, Gallagher, but Gallagher's like 4 years older than James Garner. The problem is the problem is he's got 3 years left on his contract. We won't get him for cheap. Vinny kicked Lamine. Interesting. Have they overturned it? While checking the Real Madrid penalty. We are never beating these. We are never beating this penalty allegations. No pen. Okay, fair enough. Yep, no penalty. But very high line. That's suicidal from Barca. Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to force some mistakes. 'Bukayo Saka off. My God, my FPL's in the mud. FPL's in the mud, guys. Saka's off. 'That's a clear pen. Okay, interesting. Bro, Real Sociedad is 16th after 10 games. Wow, that's crazy. Real Sociedad is 16th. Incredible. 66 minutes, 24 minutes to go. Rhythm El Clasico. Yep. 100% penalty. I don't care. I just don't like Barca. Not a pen, in my opinion, is Vinny kicked Yamal when trying to shoot, no infringement. Okay. Zubimendi and Marino were so important for them, yeah. Exactly, Ryan. It was a clear pen. I don't know, blind ref. Okay. 25 minutes more. No, it's fine. You all have eaten? Thank you. No. Don't know what that was about, but that happened. अरे lights किसने off करी no? My I don't know how to explain it. My PC switched off randomly. It's done that before, but yes. No, no, camera's not disabled. Hello, rhythm. Hello. Nothing's got disabled. Unfortunately, it's done that a couple of times. It happens. I don't know exactly know why it does that, but it does that. Have City equalized? Wait, what? Hold on a minute. To be fair, Aston Villa actually haven't. No, they have not equalized. They have not equalized. We've just checked. 70 minutes at Bournemouth, Forest 2-0. 68 minutes, Wolves Burnley 2-2. 70 minutes, Villa City 1-0. 71 minutes here. Ooh, oh. Oh man, this Arsenal defense is too annoying here. Honestly, the Arsenal defense is too annoying. You have to acknowledge it. Unfortunately, Real Madrid have scored. And PayPal scored. What a volley! I love volleys. Wow, I love volleys. Yep, Mbappe scored. 12th minute. Power cut? No, actually, no. It just does that. I don't even know why it does that, but it does it. It's weird. It's not the first time. No. About 20 minutes of this match left. Sony camera? No, it's just a regular Logitech, dude. I forgot what it's called. G something. It's a classic one that everyone recommends when you have a limited budget. It's good quality. It's not bad quality. Just it's not the best. But yeah, in the future, hopefully, better quality camera. You know. Offside check. Okay. Come on, yeah. Arsenal can't win 1-0 again on a set piece, man. What's happening here? Every game like this is impossible. Offside? You go, use is coming on. What is use going to come and do now? Kamada coming off. Okay. Sad luck, man. What a finish. Sometimes it happens like that there. You score a banger and then it's offside and stuff. Please add that offside rule, man. I don't know about Ruben, but my God, Vivel delivered this summer. Yeah. You have to agree with that because the players that Ruben wanted, he actually didn't get. He wanted Quenda. Quenda didn't want to play left wing back. He didn't want to play left wing back, so he signed with Chelsea. He wanted Gyökeres. Gyökeres apparently had a deal. Sporting had a deal, a handshake agreement with us, but Victor Gyökeres and his agent had a deal with Arsenal. They always only wanted Arsenal, apparently. So, yeah, you have to definitely give some credit to Vival, man, for sure. Uses Ed Sheeran from Misho, plus he's blonde. Looked offside, but what a goal it was, yeah. That finish deserved a goal, fair enough. Uh, Mateta's struggling today, man. Mateta's struggling today. In fairness to Crystal Palace, they're not giving them a lot to work with. Throw in for Crystal Palace. Good defensive work there. 15 more minutes. Palace 0 shots on target so far. 3 prem games in a row. If this goes, a team hasn't gotten off a shot in target. Okay. Rando said that just to watch Crystal Palace score now. Munoz. It's a terrible touch by Ismail Assar. Terrible, terrible touch. Perhaps losing is what a manifesting will make my league weak. It would have been nice if Arsenal got a draw or something, wouldn't it? McTominay going crazy. I loved him at United. He used to come late and score headers. Yeah, I still haven't watched the goal yet. I have to go watch it. I actually can do it here. Let's watch it in real time to get my reaction. Let's see this McTominay banger we have been told about. Let's see. Let's see what a banger it was. 'Cause that's what I've been told. It was a banger. 13 minutes, gets blocked. Martinez hits the goalkeeper. Great save there by Vanya Milinkovic Savic. Crazy beard, by the way. Cut back. Ooh, nasty, nasty, nasty. Ooh, what was that? Mkhitaryan with a penalty. Okay. De Bruyne with a goal. Oh no. Oh no, Kevin. Oh no. Are you serious? Kevin De Bruyne scores the penalty and has to be taken off because of his hamstring. He was in tears there. That's crazy. He didn't even run and celebrate. He got hurt. No. Who scores a penalty and then gets injured, bro? That's bad luck. Yo, they had a lot of options. They were getting a lot of attempts with the crosses, man. Napoli is very vulnerable on the cross here. Anyway, 1-0 at halftime. Mix sauce. Oh, I'm seeing it already. I like it. I like it a lot. Of course, Napoli give up. What kind of defending was that, dude? What defending was that, Bongiorno? They scored to build it back 2-1 at 58 minutes. Chalanoglu. Believe Napoli won 3-1, right? Should be a third goal. Zambo Anguissa, the former Fulham player. He's running, still running, still running. Oh, what an individual goal there, man. The midfield three scored, dude. That's crazy. McTominay, Kyle, Zambo, Anguissa, and Kevin De Bruyne scored. All three Prem players. Wow. Wow, okay. Wow, Conte celebrating with the team. That's nice. Oh, God. Crystal Palace almost made a mistake here. That was a nice goal. Nice take by McTominay for sure. Lautaro controversy, literally, Nathan. Pep's losing is. Oh, I read that. Nathan, after a few years, Mbappe will be counted among top three players in the world. Ronnie, Messi, Mbappe. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Gabriel there with the block. Oh, McTominay, man. That was it's a great finish there by McTominay. No goals in the second half at all in all four Prem matches, man. That's crazy. All four of them, no goals. Wow. I was shocked to see Sociedad at 16th. Yeah. It's crazy. Real Sociedad at 16th. Lautaro showed the middle finger to Conte. Fucking child, bro. It's okay. Lautaro Martinez is an interesting fellow. But he's going to be one of those guys that basically retire at the club. So I guess he'll always get a pass. With all due respect, please don't name any player alongside Messi and Ronaldo. I mean, he said in the future. So let's see. He said in the future. So let's see who scored. No, no. We. I was watching the. I was watching the Napoli highlights. I was told to watch it yesterday, Ryan. I just did not have any time whatsoever. Ooh, Rice is on the ground. Oh, they're both two players of Arsenal on the ground. We are top four. Stop the table count. That would be nice. Can't lie. Lautaro, I loved it, man. Keep doing it. I mean, it's a little unnecessary to do it to a coach, dude. If he did it to a player, I'd be like, whatever. Yeah. Why is he doing it to Conte? He won a Scudetto under Conte, didn't he, with him? It's kind of weird. Mbappe scores. Oh, finally. Apparently, the goal Eze scored is called a hitch kick, which I've never heard of in my life, but okay. We'll take the commentator's word for it. Mbappe has scored 22 minutes. Mbappe scores anyway, what? About 8 minutes later from the goal being cancelled last. Bapu, the father of the nation, become father of Barca. इस बार ऑफसाइड तो ही नहीं. I am behind. Okay. Scored. Hold that. Oh, here we go. Mikel Marino's coming on. And Hencapié is coming. Interesting. And watching Gabriel Heinze do coaching for Arsenal really annoys me, I have to say. Hencapié Prem debut, yeah. Declan Rice, hopefully it's not too bad. Calafiori and Rice coming off for Marino and Hencapié. Chesney MF did all that last season just to get a retirement contract. MF is chilling on the bench, on the pitch. I mean, to be fair, dude, like they are the ones who did call him out of retirement. To be fair to him, you know, they did drag him out of retirement. He was done. To be fair, who's the next player who feels perfect for United? Just like Brian. Or don't do that to me, Abendra. Please. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to say my prediction of mbeumo signing for my club is more than a dream, dude. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about another player. 83 minutes almost coming up. 7 minutes, man. Can Crystal Palace do some damage? Come on, yeah, Glasner, please. A draw with a City loss will be the literal perfect week for us, which will be incredible. Literally the perfect, and Bournemouth drawing as well, which is insane. I thought Bournemouth was going to win; they'll be above us. Hey, Mustache join super late, dude. We're only going to be here for like 10 more minutes at this rate. 83 minutes, Bournemouth 2-0. Oh, sorry, Bournemouth's winning. Why did I say they're drawing? Wolves and Burnley are drawing. Bournemouth is going to win. So we are going to go down the table again. Aston Villa beating Man City. Damn. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. As it stands, where will be? We'll be fifth, I guess, right? Yeah. On goal difference, we'll be fifth because Bournemouth's winning. If this somehow still ends up being a draw, the Arsenal game, Bournemouth will be 1 point behind Arsenal if this ends in a draw, and Sunderland will be 2 points from the top. What a crazy sentence that is to say. Only one game left this week: Everton versus Tottenham, which will be after this. Not watching the El Clasico. I am not, buddy. I'm not. Arsenal winning suits Man United right now. I know you hate Arsenal, but I mean, if they draw, even it works out for us because everybody else drew today, so it wouldn't be such a problem or lost. Yes, but it does benefit us. I know. I can't get over it, mustache. I know you're older, so you'll understand exactly my pain. I can't see this Arsenal team win, dude. Does it make sense? You grew up during the Fergie Wenger era. You know that we never had to bother about Liverpool. Okay, we still never did well at their ground, but we never had to bother about them in the league. And we never even watched. We barely watched City play until towards the end of Sir Alex in the league. So it was just Arsenal and Chelsea all the time, dude, all the time. And Arsenal with Wenger and his French accent doing interviews. Oh my God. It used to drive me up the wall listening to him do interviews. Go to see about 20 years later, his interviews are way better than the current coaches because the current coaches are terrible at giving interviews. Terrible. Absolutely terrible interviews these coaches give nowadays. At least it was fun listening to what Wenger would say. But yeah, can't, man. I know it hurts. It hurts seeing Arsenal win. Smokey's such a funny guy. He always laughed after conceding a goal. Sunderland is crazier than, yeah. You feel about Arsenal like I feel about Liverpool City. But Mustache, if I'm not mistaken, you said you are. I don't want to give out your age, but basically you said you're older than most people in the chat. I thought you would understand the annoyance of Arsenal more because we barely had to compete with City and Liverpool in the Prem. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say, the most seasons we had to just keep worrying about Arsenal, dude. Every season. Then when Mourinho came, we had to start worrying about Chelsea. But I get it. You also live in the area, so I understand why you will. I understand you are from the local area, so I get why City would still bother you. To be fair, so I get it. But as someone who doesn't live in the area and just a United fan in that era, it was tough. Fede, oh, that was a powerful shot. Oh, Eze is coming off now. There's 3 minutes left. 87 minutes. Arsene Wenger had less charisma than Wet Sand. He still gave a better interview than some of the coaches today, Mustache. I have to say, I never could deal with it in real time, but he's a lot better than some of these managers. I'm okay about Arsenal winning the league. 20 years is a long time. Yeah, I guess for me, it's just a different reason, dude. The rivalry with Arsenal was the rivalry of my childhood. It is not City, and that is not me being banter. I'm not bantering. I'm just being honest. And City, seriously, barely any seasons pre Fergie, that I can remember. So yeah, tough. The Arsenal game used to make me the most nervous because I knew how good they were as well at the time. That also was an issue in real time. Another corner for Arsenal. Man, I think they're going to actually win it like this. Crazy. 41 years old, it's overridden by territorial disputes. The regional enemies take precedence. Arsenal have been out of our league for years. Yeah, I knew you'd say that, dude, to be fair. I kind of knew you'd say that. Kind of knew you'd say that, so fair enough. No more goals, man. No more goals yet in the rest of the Super Sunday. I've never seen a good Arsenal in my life, to be honest. The last three seasons were best from them. Yeah, Oh, they used to be so good. Seriously, it used to annoy. It's so annoying how good they used to be. Trossard, deep corner. Gabriel. Martinelli. Cross comes in. Another corner. Smoker's finally awakened. Like that Vinny going hard with the challenge on Yamal. It's the problem when you talk too much sometimes. Some people are going to have a real problem with that. Going to have a real problem with you talking a lot. You know what? Wolves really need this draw because Wolves is starting to really lose track of the other teams. Forest is in relegation zone now. 5 points in 9 games. Feels so good to be competitive with those big teams again. Even if it's just on the day, I feel we can really face them now. Feels great to be honest. Yeah, I hear you. I agree. 6 minutes added time. Oh boy. Sa? Oh. Use? Looped? Oh. Lacroix just wasting a shot there, unfortunately. Oh wow. Crystal Palace are throwing the kitchen sink at them. 3 changes at 90 minutes. 3 changes. They're taking out Wharton. Luna, what? Sorry, Munoz, Mitchell, Wharton out for Jefferson Lerma, Sosa, Uche. I didn't know Jefferson Lerma signed for Crystal Palace. Hoyson almost. Borna Siosa. Jokeres? Oh, that's great defending there. Uche? Oh, he tried something there. Unfortunately, didn't work out. Who's the best blonde player you have ever seen? David Beckham. Yes, throw in the challenges. What have you become like Kirkes' sympathizer or what, Aditya? Throw in the challenges. Semenyo to United's dream transfer meme, bro. I don't want to even go there. The amount of giddiness I'll feel. No, Twalomba is going to abuse me. City lost? Not yet, buddy. Not yet. All the games are still active at the moment. They're all in extra time. All presently in extra time at the moment. 6 minutes in the Aston Villa game. They've got 4 more to go. This game will end before that, actually. At least unless the referee does some craziness, this game will end before that game. Can't really trust these people. Ooh, Martinelli. Oh, no luck. Bournemouth have won, so Bournemouth will push us down to fifth, unfortunately for us. The Bournemouth game is done. That game is still only the Bournemouth game has ended so far. They have about 45 seconds left, does Arsenal. Long ball. They'll be looking to hold up here. 30 seconds for Crystal Palace to do something. Can they do something? It's a shame he disgraced himself. Greenwood's the top player. Him losing him is really going to hurt us. Possible. Ada Balibar United. I know he has a post-star team, but he's a great prospect. The reason I wouldn't have mustache is because I can't believe he's Rashford looks injured. Oh God. The reason I wouldn't have him is I can't believe he's performing this badly just because of links, dude. That's frightening because once he signs on the dotted line for the price they want, it'll be even more frightening. Man, does it get better than this? City losing, Liverpool, Chelsea lost. Hoping for Moyes to return the favor of United. Yamal getting humbled. Man, life is good. I don't think it does get better, actually. It would have gotten better if at least Arsenal drew. I think that's the only thing. That's the only thing that would have made it better, to be honest. I can't think of anything else that would be better, to be fair. That's a great point. City Villa game still going on. Oh, come on, man. What's this? Still got another minute of the City Villa game. Look at that 97 minutes. Come on, man. Oh, wow. Raya's going long. Nice. God, we got to play Deitch. Relegation zone Forest next week. There we go. Full time. Arsenal Crystal Palace. This match is done as well. Now, on to City game. Is the City game done? We'll wait till the City. Oh! No way. Oh my God. Burnley has scored a third goal. No. Oh my God. They have 4 minutes of extra time and they might have scored in the fourth minute of extra time. Wow. That's unlucky, man. Burnley's got a last minute winner. 6 minutes up for Aston Villa Man City. Just waiting for this game to end now. Just wait for both to end. Nah, Nathan, I would take Arsenal lifting a PL over Liverpool City. We are not in the race, but by the way, this season, could it be like Leicester? I mean, I don't want to think about it till City scores. Added minutes till City scores. The game's over. Aston Villa has beaten Man City. Matty Cash winner. And I think Burnley has stolen it at the end. Unbelievable. Lyle Foster at 90 plus 5 minutes. 90 plus 5 minutes, Lyle Foster has scored the goal. And they had 4 minutes of extra time. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. What a weekend. Only Arsenal and United have survived through this. Nah, bruv. Oh, Barca scored. Shame on Madrid. Missed so many chances. Fermin scored. He's someone I would have actually taken. You may get him cheaper for a bad run. I hear you though. He should be maintaining those levels. So my counter to the what you said, mustache, was actually I used it actually on another channel when I went live, which is what I said was is even if he does it, even if he, so some people said if he has bad performances, he lower the cost and it'll benefit us. I said that is great, but what if 2 years later Real Madrid want him and he performs badly with us to get the move? Then we have not learned our lesson, right? Because we got him the same way. For example, Anthony, right? Anthony was promised handshake agreement to be fair to Anthony. We didn't follow the handshake agreement. Ajax did not. They asked for more and more money. We ended up selling him, and it became a whole thing. Then Anthony, fast forward 3 years later, did something similar to us. He wanted this move and this move only, and he felt a lot of pressure by the club to go. It became a whole thing, unfortunately. So, I really don't want it to be the same way if he is doing it to reduce his price. The other counterpoint is very simple. Um, the other counterpoint was Wharton had links to Liverpool. Why is the quality of Wharton's performance has not gone down? So that's what I'm a little worried about, because even Wharton was linked to Liverpool, his quality of performances have not gone down. Right, so that is another issue. Continue the El Clasico. I cannot Homelander. I did 7 hours of watchalongs yesterday. I'm absolutely exhausted, dude. I did 1.5 hours on another channel. I did a United stream with a collaboration with a bunch of United creators for almost 2 hours, and then I went straight into this. I didn't take a break. We will do the return fixture, Homelander, for sure. A lot of people said let's do it, so we'll do it for sure. Average for real this week's FPL is 15. What the F, really? Wow, that's what happens when everyone captains Haaland, I suppose. 6 ahead of City and 7 ahead of Liverpool is a great start. Fair enough. By the way, what is all this stuff that Barca is going to buy Rashford for 30 million? That too in installments. They paid 50 million for Ferran, man. We're getting robbed either 40 million or give us Fermin Lopez. It can't be 40 million, dude. The agreement is the agreement. If we agree on installments, then it's our fault, not their fault. Sadly, it is what it is. Pedri wants a Real Madrid kid. Pele goal. Jude scored 2-1. Oh, this game's gonna be mad. Hold that referee, Jude. Baleba could be another Ferguson first season at Brighton, 18-year-old. Scored some goals, 100 million. Now he's loan. He's at loan. First season was good. Right now things aren't looking good, to be honest. Yeah, could be. I mean, Ferguson. Ferguson is doing well at Roma, but what's gonna happen? Anyway, guys, I'm off to eat dinner. You enjoy the match. I will be keeping an eye on it, of course. But in the meantime, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, the community post will come out, and then the check-in show, as always, at 7:30. I know. I'm thinking whether should I do it at 7:30 or 8:30 for an hour, but I'm just figuring out the timing there. But in the meantime, I'll take your leave. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. It's been a very good Sunday and Saturday for some of us. Maybe not everybody, but yes. Bro, these Barca players should get Oscars for the acting. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow for the check in show. Take care, guys. Good night.